up, everybody? And hello, horror nerds. It is me, your host, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm bringing you a 1977 film that may not really be horror, but is worth watching, and I'll tell you why. I'm talking about the 1977 release of Audrey Rose. Audrey Rose. Audrey Rose. So this was PG-13, came out in 77, runs for an hour and 53 minutes. Now, the reason that before I get started and read you the back of what this story is about, the reason I picked this up is because it is an Arrow video. And I'm currently in my season of being obsessed with Arrow videos. So anytime I go to the bookstore or the used bookstore and I see the little A on the side over here, I'm just a freaking sucker, man. I don't even read the back. I just buy it. And I have yet to get a bad movie from Arrow Video. Let me know of a bad movie down below if there is one, because I haven't found it yet. But I'm okay, because I'd probably still buy it. That's me. You've been on the channel, you get it. This is what Audrey Rose is about, though, because this was a great film. I enjoyed it. Okay. Master filmmaker Robert Weiss began his career with horror classics The Curse of the Cat People and The Body Snatchers. For producer Val Lewton, he would go on to direct westerns, thrillers, science fiction films, and musicals, earning him 2 Academy Awards for Best Director. In 1963, he returned to his Lewintonian roots with the classic ghost story The Haunting. In 1977, he returned once more with the supernatural thriller Audrey Rose. All that Bill and Jan Templeton wish for is a quiet, peaceful life with their 11-year-old daughter, Ivy. But their dreams turn to nightmares as Ivy is besieged first by terrifying memories, and then by a mysterious stranger who stalks her every move and claims that Ivy is in fact his daughter from another life. Released in the wake of The Exorcist and The Omen, Audrey Rose is a chilling, impactful drama that approaches the subject with a seriousness of intent that typifies Wise's previous genre forays. Sensitively played by a sterling cast at the top of their game, this underseen gem deserves a place on the shelf of any fan of classic horror. So, it does teeter more psychological, more paranormal, because it's dealing with things of like reincarnation and stuff, but not really a true horror movie. Now, it is still adjacent and it still needs to be in your collection because it is a good one. It was enjoyable. Not the best 70s film I've seen, but definitely one for many reasons that you should have in the collection. It talks more about reincarnation, which I haven't seen a lot in several movies, and is beautifully shot film. I mean, it is beautifully shot. And what's wild is you have a young Anthony Hopkins in this, which he just does great. I mean, of course, he was Silence of the Lambs, you know. Ladies living with some fava beans. You know, but he's not like that. But he is the creepy old dad that believes that Audrey Rose is his reincarnated daughter. So it's just fascinating to see this interaction and these dreams she's having. And now, it's one thing that is mildly annoying about this movie, or I probably would have given it a higher thing, is the girl cries all the time. Now, in her defense, she is having a flashback, right, to this horrific scene of being burned alive in a car in a previous life. But it's what they tried to do with this movie, since it's on the heels of The Exorcist and they're trying to ride them coattails, is she even kind of looks like Linda Blair at times. But the thing is, she just doesn't stop screaming. It almost reminds me of Babadook, to where like the kid's just like in the back and you're like, oh my God, somebody feed him to Babadook already just so it stops. And that's kind of how I wish this girl, like, she screams on and on and on. But, I mean, she was getting burned alive. So, I mean, I would probably scream as well. But Marsha Mason, who actually played Ivy / Audrey Rose, even said that she was unhappy with it because of how much she screamed. So if the actress is telling you that too, there might be some validity to it. This definitely tried to ride the coattails of The Exorcist and stuff and The Omen, but it wasn't quite there. It was just shy of that, but it still can stand on its own. The things that I love about this is what it ties into in regards to Hindu religion and reincarnation, as well as the Bhagavad Gita and books like that, and explaining why they believe in reincarnation, which I think is a fascinating view and a wonderful view. And personally, without sharing too much, it's a view that I follow myself. there's no reason to mourn death because somebody's passing on to another life and going to bless somebody else that way. So, long story short, great film. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Audrey Rose, you should check it out. It's not a typical horror movie, but it's a good watch. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. I got more comments to come.